Hey there, everybody. I'm Jade Star. This is Deep Sky Derelicts. It is a fun RPG deck builder. It's a unique game, and it's fun, and it's cool, and it's got 0.5.4 updates since launch and 2 DLCs, and one of the DLCs I didn't even know about until I started prepping for the LP. So, I'm gonna know most of this. I'm not gonna know everything. It's gonna be fun. We'll explore together. And I'm gonna do this, but it's better mean that Sally fixes the typo in my thread title. So we're gonna do that. Leader. Charismatic. And, yeah, I think we're gonna go with the goofy, like, helmet hat. I think that's the best. And I roughly know what Dash Rendar is supposed to look like. Oh, I gotta actually rename him. Bits. Not quite. Oh, I think that's pretty close. Maybe a little bit more facial hair, but I think that guy was our closest Dash. Where was he? There he is. Yeah. Alright then. Leader, check. We're gonna get some guy I'm not gonna be able to pronounce, and I'm just gonna call him Fry. Because he discovered that the thing was broken and had a good team name as well. And he's going to be the Scrapper. Yeah, I think I like that one. And who says Scrapper? Where's the guy with like the? Ooh, yeah, there, like that stuff. Yeah. And there's not supposed to be 2 L's in that. Whatever. And then we're gonna have Slan. It will be our minor. Asian. He's got no melee. We'll go with neurotic, just for turn order, I guess. Initiative. Seems fair. And you know what? Cowboy hat wearing space mining woman? Yeah, sure, why not? It seems fine. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't get an apostrophe? Okay. Well, close enough. So this is going to be the same as the second post, so I'm just going to tell him to give you a quick rundown. And yeah, there we go. Disabling the tutorial just disables some of the pop-ups like, oh, this is where you can do things in here, and I already know that. We'll run into T-model janitors out center, someone absolution, tone hunting. Absolution means which wreck it's on. I have no idea where that is yet. And this guy just wants like 5 common drops from a common enemy. Cool. And in case we ever need more people, we can hire people. So the research and workshop has expanded. Before the second DLC, there was only scanner upgrades and energy upgrades. And now there's crafting upgrades, implants, and inventory upgrades. I mean, I don't, like, our inventory is, what, 7 pages by 16. It would be amazing to see if I ever filled that up. there's now crafting. I haven't done any of this, but it looks like you come here with a tool and you scrap it and destroy it, and you unlock a blueprint for it. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. It's not something I've done before. When we get to it, those will pay for themselves. I only have 1,000 cubic centimeters of cash. I'm gonna want some energy. We might want... Oh, that's my entire starting cash for vision range on passive scanning. Passive scanning is really nice. We'll go with energy reserve to start with. And keep it scanning range as well. Why those you'll see soon. Deep Sky Medical. This is where you get your heals between rounds. We can now have this advanced stuff, so we can get implants, and there's kind of a lot of them. But the basic ones are like, I don't want to give up 15% accuracy. I wouldn't want to give up 15% max health. Just 5 to every stat. Yeah, okay. Or 10 to a specific stat. This might be good for the tracker. Plus 20% range damage. That's a lot. Actually, that might be good for the miner as well later. Minus 15% max shields. Not great, but this is actually something to think about. Critical hit for damage resistance. Oh, I don't want to take 10% more damage. Yeah, that's a trade-off. So most of these basic ones are trade-offs, although accurate. 6 initiative is rough, since initiative is basically a scale of mostly 1 to 10. But accurate just means your attacks don't miss, or at least they don't miss due to enemy evasion, which is really good. So that's something to think about. Just extra initiative. 4% damage resistance doesn't feel like much. Just straight 5% more damage, not too bad. 7% melee damage. This is only 200 CCs. We could just throw that right into... Oh no, that's right, we have a miner, not a bruiser. A little bit of that. Critical hit, melee evasion, ranged evasion, stunners. These are all... A couple of them are good, a lot of them are trades, a lot of them are underwhelming. When we get the advanced one in the research center, there's actually some really good options here. Okay, so that's that. And then go to a pawn shop. We're going to spend a lot of time here. This is where we sell anything. And he also offers a fair bit of modules, although, yeah, they're kind of expensive. That's right now, like, if I just wanted to compare Dash's Blade to this one, it's like, it's $500 for a... Well, it's got better cards. Which I think I'm going to have to explain quite a lot in the first video. So, we don't just equip a weapon. And then fight with it. The weapon has a damage value, but the cards work off of the weapon value. So a single shot, a card that is coming off of our sidearm, just has 100% of weapon damage, so a stronger sidearm means more damage. But also, different selections of cards means you get different and cooler things. Like that other energy blade in the store had like flurry of strikes, double strike, wide strike, whatever, different cards. These just like do 100% of your weapon damage. But it's not really that great. I am noticing that it says 7 damage, but each single strike is doing 8. That's probably because over here, this is what our stats do. Having high weaponry means we get more damage on the cards, more duration of the effects on the cards, and the critical chance on the cards. And the stats all basically apply to which kind of deck they are coming from. They're roughly color-coded. It's usually easy to tell that like this is a weapons card. Purple is really obvious, it's the mental cards. These are tech cards, these are coming from our shields, our shield core here. And so each of these things provides us with cards, and this is our starting deck. The only exception is Inspire, which is his first level skill. It's just providing us with those cards. So that's Dash. Fry Guy, comes with an assault ranged weapon. It tends to deal a lot of burst fires or full automatics, like rate of fire, multiple hits for less than full damage, which can be good. It can be bad against things that have armor, because armor is a flat mitigator. So if you're shooting at something that has a point of armor, so instead of doing like 5 hits for 3, you're now doing 5 hits for 2, and it sucks. However, we have a cool way around that. The people that voted picked a miner, and one of the miner's basic abilities, once we get to it, is going to be strip away defenses. It just, every time he hits somebody, and it goes through shields, he applies -1 armor. You can put up to -3 armor on a target. So back to that previous example of a 3-round burst doing 3 damage a hit. Well, now if you put on -3 armor, it's 3 shots doing 6 a hit. So strip away defenses plus large in numbers of hits from the scrapper is actually a strategy that just I'm gonna have to try out, because we kind of lucked into it. The scrapper has Dirty Punch, which is always a fun one. It does full damage, and it applies a mischance for 2 turns on whoever you punch, and we're gonna upgrade that. Be upgraded to 42%, and I think at level 3 it upgrades to 50%. So just right away, the scrapper is pretty good for dealing damage and mitigating incoming attacks. Blasting charges for our miner is just a bomb. It destroys cover, which maybe we'll see. Not anytime soon, actually. Cover can be acquired, generated, brought into existence in the middle of a fight, and basically all it does is it's a HP sponge between you and ranged attacks. Blasting charges will just blow that up. Usually I don't see the enemies doing that. And then damage. So Inspire gives our 2 allies a card draw and a chance to energize them. Energize is the play multiple cards a turn skill, and getting energized is really good. But getting energized with card draw is even better, because you only draw 1 card at the start of each turn. So if you energize and play a whole bunch of cards, the next turn, you only draw 1 card, and you have a very small hand left to play with. Okay, so we spent our starting cash a little bit. Let's head out and see what we got. So there's the Absolution. It's telling me it's level 2 and giving me a warning. It's got dynamic gravity, so that'll be the second place we go to. Otheno will be our first place to go. And the map is very nice. And it even tells you how many tiles you have explored, how many procedurally generated missions on board are done. And what we are here for is the location data. The location data is essentially the goal of every derelict, and it's what advances the plot or the game or anything. We will find more, bigger, higher level derelicts by finding location data and taking them back to the sub-governor. So here is our team. So here's our scanner, and we seem to have boarded this little donut ship. So these are consumable items over here on the left. These are energy reserves. Our energy is very, very important, because if that goes to 0, our dudes no longer have life support in their suits, and we're gonna die very quickly. Not instantly, but very quickly. So we can see a couple of tiles out from where we are. We can scan our surroundings to show more area. There you go, our scanner right now blows. But that also, takes energy. We can scan around from a selected point on the map instead of our area, but it costs more. Shields, HP, energy. We can wait a turn if there's, baddies nearby. It takes 10 energy to go 1 tile under normal conditions. We can go stealth, and it'll take 15, but we have a better chance of ambushing baddies. And we can rush, and it'll only take 5. Excuse me. While rush seems great, it disables passive scanning if you've unlocked that in the research, and we will want passive scanning eventually. And it also means that if you run into baddies, you are ambushed just immediately. Okay, so we found somebody. We have a signal. I don't have the upgrade to tell me who it is, but we know there's only one of them. Starts calling the dress and draws writing the letters. Okay. Makes a gunfight, strikes himself in the head, and lifts his hand to cover his ears and then covers his mouth. You can assume he's been attacked and his transmitter is broken. Okay, so there's a guy here. There's a broken transmitter. Okay, red probably means baddies. Oh, well. Brave of this dude to fight 3-on-1. So let's see, what does our miner start with? Single blast, blasting charges, wide blasting. Which appears to be just kind of an inferior version of blasting charges. And marker blast. Does 50% weapon damage, applies negative evasion. Accurate. I mean, use another name. Okay. There's a card for initiative, gains 20% damage. So compliment is kind of nice, but combat usually goes by a little bit too quick. At least in the first couple of levels, to worry about things like that. Yeah, so here's Burst Fire, and that 1 point of armor is not great. Let's have a little fun. So, if you keep an eye on our reserves go down each turn in combat. Not even each round, but each person who takes their turn uses up about 10 energy. So your energy reserves will dwindle constantly while you're off station. So it's something to keep an eye on. Fun things you can do with using it is, if you spend a crap load of energy, like 10% of our total capacity, we can hit a boost in the middle of combat, draw cards, restore shields, and I think the Scrapper will get bonuses to that later. Also, if you don't like any of the cards you have, there's the Improvised deck. Based on the kind of environment you're in, you get different cards, and it costs 15 additional energy, but you can get some fun things. Chance to stun, a chance to apply debuff. Like, whatever. Dash's victory pose. Right there, boys. And so this isn't why I'm too worried about buying gear at the start. We can go here, compare. And Ripping Strike does 120% damage. Chance to puncture. Puncture means half of the damage gets dealt to shields and half of it goes through shields into health. And when this attack damages health, it inflicts a bleed. When it says bleed 33%, that means 33% of the damage that the attack did turns into a 3-turn dot. There's a lot of stuff. Precision ranged weapon mod. Precision ranged weapons for the tracker, we don't have that. Heavy ranged weapon mod, we absolutely have that. 4% chance to recycle a card, 10% chance to cause negative armor on a hit, and chance to cause negative initiative on a hit. Ooh, and it's got an acid amp. Hell yeah, that's a hell of a first find. This game has so many terms during combat that you can have that, whoops, there's a codex readily available here that I may, in fact, have to reference every once in a while. Okay. So was somebody else this way? Oh! Okay, because I don't have a very good scanner. We ran into these people, but I wasn't in rush stance, so it's just a normal fight. We're fine. should have gone for that one. It had -2 armor. Okay. So I can recharge his shields. But we can just take one of these guys out. Oh, and there's the bleed effect. Alright, cool. Oh, a bunch of stuff. Okay, So Dash started with a level 2 mental tool, but it's kinda eh. This gives more of a stat. This can disable enemy cards for 1 turn, and a chance to cause fear on it, which is really cool. Passive bonuses are great. It also has 1 less complement card. So deck building is a very important part of this game. Right now, we have like a hand size of maybe 8 to 12. It's very easy to go through and find all the cards you want. The more shit you equip, the less likely that is to be. So our mental tool gives us that complement ability, but it has 2 slots for mods, like this thing, which will also give me 2 cards. So it's pretty quickly to have, I don't know, 6 to 10 cards for each equipment slot you have. So you got 4 equipment slots, like 4 tools, and 2 mods, and if everything is giving you 2 to 3 cards, it's suddenly a lot of cards. Enhanced whip, suffer ally, 20% damage. Plus 20% damage. Ignore 100% of enemy evasion, and 50% mental resistance for 3 turns. So, do more damage, ignore evasion, and self-sent mental resistance. Oh, well, it energizes 1, so this card pays for itself. If if Dash casts this on himself, he'll energize 1 and get to take another turn. I mean, these aren't the best things that I'd like to bloat my hand with, but right now, whatever. We'll take what we have. So we have walked into a room that has an energy surge. During combat, plus 1 card, and a 25% chance to energize every turn. Neat. Okay, here we are, the little, underscore? Bar? Whatever. It just means somewhere we can search. And we found a weapon mod for the Scrapper. Draw 2 weaponry cards. And in case you're just ever out of attack cards. That doesn't energize, though, so it's eh. So I'll go here. Oops, something's following us. Okay. Gutsers. Space zombies, essentially. Okay, so what did that do? Damage down and Death Star Overload. Ugh, we can't draw cards until the effect expires. Ew, gross. But let's see, you have negative armor, Which means our shots do a little bit more damage. Chokehold, Plague, plus 2 damage received from Plague attacks. Yeah, great. I wonder, would that be enough? Anytime, no. Oh, well, that's... So he doesn't even have an attack card. So this would be a cool thing to do if I had an attack card, because it would add effects to it, and it energizes, meaning we can, and then immediately we play the amp, and then we immediately play an attack card it modifies, but... we didn't draw anything. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, at least Inspire will give these guys cards. explosion. Alright, just... The longer you fight them, the more this stuff piles up, and the worse it becomes. Weapon mod. Stagger and... Applies one of the following. Stagger and negative initiative. Charge strike delay one. Does 200% weapon damage. I don't know about those. So I think delay is new. Stagger one. So that made it through his armor. Or his shield, so he's got a lot less armor all of a sudden, which is great. But just the initial attack is probably enough. Tool mod. Uh-oh, so nobody has a weapon tool. It's like the Tracker and the Bruiser's deal, that they just have one of their equipment pieces dedicated to buffs and stuff that make their attack stronger, like shock augment's really cool. Oh, fires a secondary projectile. Okay. Now we put that on the biggest gun, because it's percentage based. That seems reasonable, right? So we're already at half of our energy reserves, and we've barely gone anywhere. What's this? Oh, we found people living out here? I just wants the small energy cell. I started the game with one of those, and he's paying me an exorbitant price for it. Cool. So they'll also sell things. What is this? Crushed. What's that? Higher power. Oh, interesting. A little temporary booster. Oh, neat. Yeah, I remember those. This. Like, he'll sell us a medium energy cell for 100 cc's. I just gave him a small one and he paid me 600, so... shield core mod. Adds more damage, less shields. A weapon enhancer. And cloaking. Mental resistance for enhanced will. Sell our old gear. There we go. Okay. Is he going to put things on the map? Okay, cool. So there's a console up there. We can't get into these tiles without attacking them, and I don't feel like attacking just random peaceful dudes. Ooh, this is new. A weapon/tech tool. So instead of like our mental amp, or scavenging tool, I'm not a big fan of craft supply. It doesn't really do anything. Both of you have scavenging tools, do you? Okay. passive bonuses, I guess, on Slan. We are getting kind of out there. How much does it take to get back? 200? I think I'll just try to make it to this console. Well, you are appropriately named. Oof. Oh, craft supplies. By crafting supplies. Oh, wow, that's new. Okay, so he caused Slan to discard 2, and he drew 2 cards. So he's just essentially a scrapper, because he's got, like, the gun arm and the fist. That's interesting. Hey, we hit level 2. Some extra shield damage and overload for 1 turn. Ooh, acid strike. There you go, cryo strike. Oh, those are very nice. So dash can use that, or fry, whatever. Fry does more melee, I'm gonna say. So we're gonna give this to Fry. Okay, we'll touch that level up in a moment. So we got about 233 energy from that guy. Cool. And he can give us a free scan. And there were locked doors somewhere here that we have just unlocked. Okay. And he scanned us something over there. Okay. So let's see about our level ups. Alright, so we have 3 ability points. There's 10 levels in total, and skills are level locked. So let's see, we can get plus initiative, which, you know, is good. 2 initiative doesn't sound like much, but like I said, initiative is usually on kind of like a 1 to 10 scale. So 2 points a level is a lot. Just more mental skill for the person that uses the mental cards, pretty good. What we're going to want to do here, though, is take Inspire, because each level of it, A, gives us more Inspire cards, B, also increases the chance that Inspiring energizes, so from 15% to 30, and from 30 to 20%. So now, oh, they also draw 2 cards. So draw 2 cards and a 50% chance to energize. That's really nice. And if it crits, they get an extra card, and they get guaranteed energize. And I don't know how to tell how often we'll crit. And we'll just grab more raw stats with our last stat point. So now we have 4 Inspires. If we wanted less Inspires, but we wanted them to be more powerful, we can do that by toggling this. Alright, Frog Guy, you get, let's see. So, ooh, damage resistance and initiative, or just straight scavenging, or we can make Dirty Punch better, which is probably our move here. More damage, more mischance dealt to the enemy. Yeah. I'm gonna go with initiative and damage resistance. I like the idea of having some damage resistance. So there we go. Now our Dirty Punch is more damaging and applies a bigger mischance on who we punch. Slan. Transmuting gives you Okay, so transmuting items. So say we're in a terrible situation and we're running out of energy and we need to get back to base. We can choose to just transmute this destroyed item into 20 energy. It's really a bad idea, but it's a last case scenario sort of thing. That's if you really just need to get home and you're willing to do that. Buying energy back at the station is way less costly than that. So we can make blasting charges more powerful. Although it doesn't really seem like blasting charges is that great. Going from 6 damage to 8 damage, it doesn't even make the AoE bigger, but it makes more damage if cover was destroyed, but it's really not a thing. So let's see what we got here. Weaponry and scavenging, which are your 2 primary stats. And transmuting gives plus 12 energy, and energy cells give 10% more energy. Honestly, I'm not liking these start ones. I think I may just save ability points for when we hit level 3, just so I can just immediately have all of strip away defenses and then worry about other skills later. Alright, how are we doing? 30 minutes, 37 minutes. Let's see if we can clear this shit up quickly. Because this is a small UFO, derelict, whatever. And if I can clear this first one as a tutorial video, well, not really a tutorial, but like a level 1 video, then I'm all for it. In the future, I'll probably try to keep videos to about 30 minutes, simply because I won't have to sit and explain nearly as much. And also... Oh, I'm still low on energy. And also I can just cut videos when we go back to the station. So it's 250 there. If I rush, it'll be half as much. Whoa, hello. We got scavengers. Let's do this. Hey, Fry Guy, I got it. Yes. Okay. Let's try blowing it up. Weaponry challenge, excellent. Obliterate the construct, leaving only a few usable parts behind. Excellent. Retrieve destroyed weapon. Okay, well, wasn't that usable then. Okay, so that was usually the first boss. As we've gotten the location data. We've got everything we came here for. If we couldn't have just exploded him, I guess we would have had to fight him. Let's see, ranged weapon mod with stagger and an explosive grenade. Anybody can use that. Dash doesn't have anything yet. We'll just put that on dash. Scavenging tool. Yeah, okay. So we didn't really get a whole lot. We got a whole bunch of junk. I mean, at least we can... All that shit junk we can sell for money back at the station. You know, on most derelicts, there's multiple ways in and out. This one might be so small that this is the only way. And I'm getting really close to my energy reserves. So I think I'm just gonna haul for the way back. Okay. Or not. Oh, good. It's a mystery box. Estimate there's a 32% chance that the mentioned rare item is in there. I am not gambling all my money on that. Alright. Alright. Sell all our junk. So filling our energy reserves from almost empty to full is only 100 cc's. Easy time. If we wanted to, we could browse around for gear, but we can usually find gear in the field. So I'm not going to buy that, especially when there's a lot of new and interesting things to get here, including energy cost upkeep reductions. And more energy. I need more money. Passive scanning is a good one. More scan range is good. Alright. So we don't need to go back to the Otheno, but there's a mission there, and we only explored 2/3 of it. So I'll try to knock this out quickly, and we'll call it a video. Make sure we're on normal, like figure out what's up with, like, glow stick guy. It's a hostile janitor here. Oh, I didn't get through his shield, so he didn't actually apply anything. Janitor heads for a side quest, I suppose. Oh no. Skinks! What do they do to him? No. Come on now. So this sort of acid spit shit is what a medic is good at cleaning up. Could inspire. But I can also just kill a skank. Nice firing stance. If it rolls max, this kills? One off. Okay, nothing through the shields, so that's... Oh, I don't even have an attack card. Precision ranged weapon. Nice. I don't have a tracker, but I still do love, like, vulnerability shot. Oh, that's so good. Plus 10 focus. May play another attack. Just, wow. Oh, can't compare that to anything. I guess nobody can equip it. Oh no, there we go. Weird. So, Dash could use it. Instead of his light ranged weapon, we could get a precision ranged weapon. 24% puncture through weapon. I mean, we'll probably want to keep him on a light later, but for right now, screw it. Overcharge. So we can actually just deal a big chunk of damage, but that's going to use up actual energy, like the thing that keeps us alive and going around. I mean, why not? We can slot it in right now. Spread ranged weapon mod, no one has that. We'll mark it as junk. Take it with us. Oh, here we go. find somebody called Abby. This guy says he feels like he's got a bullet to the stomach. M to TA. Yeah. I get it. Do you guys get it? Well, I thought I understood it. But if I was right, I don't know what he's trying to say here. So choose this one, though. He turns around and starts writing. He was writing in the air. Like, you know, like you would write normally for someone that's on your side of the message board's perspective. So we're on the opposite side. We were reading it backwards. I'm not sure what OH, then like PO343 was, but I figured it out like the first time. He was writing like, yes, that's me, but you know, we're viewing it from the wrong side. But we got his meds. In his language region, people write from right to left, mixing numeric and alphabetical symbols carelessly together. Yeah, so he was writing backwards. I guess it wasn't quite what I thought it was. It was just... Alright, well, he was gonna be fine. We gotta make one more trip. Skipping a little bit of dialogue since this is now at about 50 minutes. Anna, okay, you ass. Reward. Ass most death. Here, oh you. And he gives us a pretty nice shotgun that we don't have a user for. Alright, well, let's quickly check out the rest of the ship. Oh. Extra actions. Shooting with a linked core. Okay. Presumably that means it's just as long as you have 2 mods in there. Ooh, hello! Strength Rue randomly receives one of the following permanent buffs upon use. Wow. That's huge. Alright, can I see your initiative? 6. Here's your stats. We'll figure out what we get. +5 to all skills. That apply to everybody or just Dash? Oh, everybody. Excellent. Even better. Holy shit, that's a hell of a find. Okay, there's more junk on the ground up here. Shield core mod. Shield restoring abilities are more effective. And these will repair cores to everybody. Or bully shields to everybody. Okay. Oh, right, I already forgot about this one. Oh! It's Cobras. Space Cobras. So the cryo effect is negative initiative. If you push their initiative far enough down, you stun them. Yeah, okay. Music kind of makes me think of FTL sometimes, doesn't it? Oh yeah, there we go. So we've got armor -3, so our attack damage that should do 11 is going to do 14. That's great. Ooh, energy blade mod. Just straight upgrade into the sword. Gives us wide strike and fury slash. Okay. And another one that gives us 2 piercing strikes. Which are just better. Okay. I mean, it's deck bloat, but those are nicer cards than what we currently have. This lowers max... -9% max shields, +6% max shields. Guys, pick up frickin' thing. I don't know if I'm gonna deal with that. Ooh. Ooh. This... But this, just 10% of the chance there's a chance to put fire burn on them. Which is just, you know, damage over time. I like it. That means... secondary barrel can go somewhere. Now everything's occupied. Replace the grenades. Because remember how few cards we had when we started this episode? Yeah. Yeah. Gonna have to work on that. Oh, I was right. Son of a bitch. Some crap scrap. There was a second landing zone. Right up here. So I didn't need to go all the way around the last time. Whatever. We're here. Oh, there's a couple more pieces of junk to pick up off the ground. Alright, and then there's this one tile. There. That is 100% explored. Minus that. Let's just get out of here. Call it a day. It's been almost an hour. Going home. scavenging tool. Both of our guys could do that. Scrap armor. Self-fire. Next 3 texts. Oh, okay. It's not bad. It is most of our money at this point. So I'll probably have to pass, but that would be pretty cool in the future. I think we'll say that's been a good first outing. Try to keep them a little shorter in the future, but I hope you enjoy the neat aesthetic that is Deep Sky Derelicts. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.